Sometimes it really feels like I lose control. Honestly, I can't even find my home.
Hey loves, welcome to my channel or welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Amethyst and I'm a first-time mom who enjoys making videos here on YouTube that inspire, uplift, and motivate other moms to live a life of happiness and progression rather than perfection. I introduced in my last video my new brand, which is the Mama Mentality, and that is just inspiring and encouraging moms to show up as their best selves, whatever that may look like for you, because it's going to differ from person to person, so that you can show up as the best mom. So if that is something that interests you, please make sure you hit that big red subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and turn your notification bell on so that you never miss when I post new videos. So you guys, I'm really excited about today's video topic because now that January is over and it is officially the first Monday of February, I think that this is the perfect video to talk about right now and the perfect topic to talk about. And that is how to stick to your New Year's resolutions once the enthusiasm and all of the anticipation and the adrenaline is gone. Because honestly, let's be real, y'all, now that January is over, once it hits like December, everybody starts wanting to talk about their New Year's resolutions and all of the goals they're going to accomplish in the new year, and they make all their vision boards, and you have all of this excitement and enthusiasm to get it done in January, and then slowly but surely as the year goes by, it trickles off and we get less and less, we have less and less motivation, we're less obedient, we're less committed, we're less dedicated. If one of your New Year's resolutions has ever been like work out and lose weight, and you go in that gym January 1st, you know it's packed. And if you actually keep going, you'll see that like day by day, week by week in January, the numbers decrease and decrease and decrease. I do not want that to be you. So I'm going to give you guys 5 tips on how to really stick to and be dedicated to those goals that you set back in January. So let's hop right into the video. Tip number 1 for how to stick to your New Year's resolutions, you guys, is to limit your resolutions. I know that sounds so crazy, but just hear me out here. I know, again, like I said earlier in the video, that we have all this enthusiasm and all this adrenaline once December hits, and we're thinking about all of the things that we want to accomplish for the new year and how this is our year, new me, and we're going to have this amazing glow up. And so we literally pick our brains and we write down like 20 New Year's resolutions, and you have this vision board and you break everything down into categories. And y'all, I'm talking to myself too. We break it down into financial, mental, emotional, just all of these different things. And when you really step back and you take a look at your list or your vision board, it can sometimes be intimidating because there's so much on there. And you guys, there's only 24 hours in the day, and you, especially as moms, we have little humans that we have to take care of. If you're a wife or a spouse, you have a partner that you have to, attend to, and you also have to attend to yourself. So you don't have like 24 hours of the day to dedicate to these goals. And so I think it's so much better to pick, even if you only pick one, but I would say pick 1 to 3 specific things that you really want to focus on and be intentional on, and focus all of your energy on those 1 to 3 things rather than trying to spread yourself thin, trying to accomplish 10, 20 different things on depleted energy. Tip number 2 is to set small goals or action steps that can help you achieve the bigger goal. So normally when we set a goal, we're envisioning like that end result. We're envisioning what, like when you set a goal of, oh, I want to lose 30 pounds, you're already envisioning how your body's gonna look, what clothes you're gonna wear, how you're gonna feel, but you're not envisioning like the steps that it's gonna take to actually get there. And especially with this age of social media and technology, we're such like an instant access, instant gratification type of society, that when we don't see things in a certain time frame or like quickly when we want to give up. And so if you take a year, 365 days, 12 months, and you break that down into weekly goals, into quarterly goals, into monthly goals, whatever it is that you need to do. But if you break it down into smaller increments and you set smaller goals within your bigger goal that will lead to your bigger goal, and you actually accomplish those little goals, and you can't, since we're such an instant access, instant gratification type of society, and you can actually see those results a little bit faster and they're still leading you to that bigger goal, it will give you a sense of motivation and obedience to continue on for your actual end result, your actual 1 to 3 specific bigger goals that you have. Tip number 3 for sticking to your New Year's resolutions, and you guys, this one is probably honestly my favorite tip out of the 5, and I think it's the most helpful, and that is to find an accountability partner or partners. I personally do this. I did this at the beginning of this year because, like you guys know from my last video, Last year was really hard for me. I really just was making it through the year. I was not worried about goals. I was not focused on goals. I could not be obedient because my mind was just a mess. And so this year, I really decided to do accountability partners with my friends. So this could be a Facebook group. I mean, there's so many Facebook groups out there dedicated to like people who want to lose weight or people who want to write books. Whatever your goal is, there's like Facebook groups, there's Instagram groups, but this could even be you like getting with your close friends, which is what I did. I have two of my really close friends, and with one of them I am like sharing my Apple Watch. So if fitness is one of your goals, you can share your Apple Watch. You guys can like share your Apple Watch so you can know how many calories, how many steps you've taken, what workouts you're doing. And that way, if like you're not hitting that calorie goal, if you haven't moved around, you can hit up your friend, or your friend can hit you up like, girl, you ain't moved today, and kind of give you that motivation. And then another one of my friends, we literally have like a notes app in our phone, and we wrote down like our goals that we want to accomplish, and we gave ourselves a contract. And if we do not accomplish these goals that we have to give each other money. And if we do, then we get to go get our nails done. We get to have like a whole spa day and treat ourselves to the fact that we accomplished these goals. But I just think it's so much more helpful when you have someone who can, motivate you and inspire you, because you're not always going to be motivated, you guys. And this is where obedience and dedication comes in. And if you have someone kind of kicking you in the butt, that will give up that obedience and determination and dedication to whatever it is, especially if they have kind of, like I said, it really would help to find people who have the same goals as you, or common goals, so that way they're working towards it just as much as you are. So this next tip I feel is a really important follow-up to tip number 3, because not only should you have other people hold you accountable, you should also hold yourself accountable. So tip number 4 is to check in with yourself. When we are trying to accomplish a goal, you guys, we have such tunnel vision, and our only speed, our only direction is go. And sometimes we might need to yield, so we might need to proceed with caution. We might need to take a right turn, a left turn. Maybe you are working towards a goal and you realize that it needs to be altered a little bit. Maybe the length of time that you're giving yourself to accomplish it needs to be altered. Or maybe you're working at a goal and you realize that it is unrealistic, and that can happen, and that does not make you a failure. But what you should do is reassess and redirect, so that you're not exerting unnecessary energy towards something that that no longer serves you in your life and what you're trying to accomplish. So you can do this. You can check in with yourself as often as you feel necessary, weekly, monthly, quarterly. Me personally, I like to do monthly. I like to do kind of like a monthly reflection and see where I'm at, and see, what I did well and what I need to do better for the next month. My 5th and final tip for how to stick to your New Year's resolutions. And you guys, I said that the accountability partner tip was the most important, but I truly believe that this tip is the most important, and that is to celebrate, you guys. Celebrate your wins, celebrate your successes, celebrate your victories. Again, if you're only in this for the long haul, and when I say this, I mean trying to accomplish a goal and working towards a goal and actually achieving that goal, it can be really discouraging if you are taking longer than you anticipated, if you hit a roadblock, if you hit an obstacle, if you are, just feeling discouraged. So it's really important to recognize those victories and those wins, no matter how small they are. We're celebrating it all, you guys. Even if your victory for the day was simply, I got out of bed, even if it was, I took a shower, any little victory, it really will help you in that process to continue to stay motivated and continue to stay encouraged. I've been seeing some really cute stuff on TikTok that the girls are doing, where they're getting like mason jars and they're filling them up with little sticks, or even like little pieces of sticky note, and they're writing their wins down, so that when they do feel discouraged, or they just need like a little positivity or pick me up, they're picking out a piece of paper and remembering what happened. I think that is amazing. So if that's something that you want to do, but just make sure that on your journey to accomplishing your goals, that you always celebrate yourself. All right, you guys, that's it for today's video. Those were my top 5 tips for how to stick to your New Year's resolutions in 2022. As moms, I know we love our to-do list, so I'm going to give you guys a quick to-do list. First, if you enjoyed today's video, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up so that I can continue to create these types of videos for you guys. Second, please make sure you hit that big red subscribe button so that we can grow our Mompire family here on YouTube, and hit your notification bell so that you never miss when I post new videos. And last, please share this video with anybody that you feel like it would help. All my moms out there, remember that you are beautiful, you are magical, and you are loved. Bye, loves. I'll see you in my next one.